Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with an unboxing for the Craspire company that makes wax seal stamps, etc. They also sell the wax melts. They sell this bit, so this is our little warmer. I do have another warmer over here on this side just because I like to keep two going when I'm creating, and because I am creating this for a project. In the end, I'll do another video where I actually use the wax seals that I make, so I wanted to have two going today while I'm working with you here. So let me show you what they reached out to me and asked if I would like to have some of their supplies to do an unboxing, and I'm going to be doing 3 different videos over a 2-month period. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to do the first one just making some wax seals, showing you their product. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I'll be doing a part 2 video where I'll be making some over the page kind of clusters that will have a wax seal as the focal point, and that will be for the Beloved Beauty journal that I've mentioned before that I'm making for a friend of mine. I also have my wax seal beads, or my wax beads. These are not from Craspire. I will definitely be purchasing from them. I have been in the middle of some other family issues, so I have not had a chance to go back, but they have phenomenal product lines, so I really highly suggest that you go and check them out. You'll be able to find the link to their website on the screen. So let's go ahead and start. So this is the warmer, really solid piece of work here, and so we're going to be using that today, and it's just your standard warmer, and then we've got a spoon, and I've got my candle right there. This is not from Craspire. I'm just going to be using it today to do my wax seals. As I mentioned, the wax melts are also not, and this one is not. So here, let's look at this. So Craspire, create and inspire your mind to enjoy life. So this is what I ordered from them. I ordered the warmer, and then I ordered this, which they sent me free of charge. So I do want to disclose that. So we've got a couple of wax seals that are on the wood stick that they just untwist like so. And so we will be using all of these today. And so we've got this wax seal and this. Oh, those are the same. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why they're exactly the same. I wonder if that's a mistake. That seems kind of odd, doesn't it? But that's 2. I may have to reach out and let them know that that happened, because that's kind of strange. And then we've got kind of a sunflowery looking flower. And we've got this beauty. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not sure what it is, but it is a floral, so that's all I need to know. And this is kind of another floral design. Beautiful. And then we've got this one. So super cute stuff. So let's go ahead and get creating. I definitely will reach out to them. I'm sure that they are not aware that that happened, because they are exactly the same. So that's kind of interesting. They may want to know that, so that doesn't happen in the future. So I'm just going to set this stuff over here so we can get our wax burners going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and light my candles. And I'm hoping that you guys can see okay. It's a little bit tricky when I bring the camera close to be able to actually have everything in screen. So I'm going to scooch over a little bit. You don't need to see the other warmer necessarily. Just know if you don't see my hand, we're off camera, off to the side, using that secondary warmer there. So let's just put these here so that I can see what we've got. There we go. Boy, I feel like I'm all kind of cattywampus here. And then our 2 that are on the stick. And this, again, I did get this off of Amazon, because it basically allows you to make almost nearly a perfect seal. So it's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get these going, and then we'll pick some beads for the first seals. I'm not very safe with fire, just to let you know. Don't really care for it much. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Whew. I'm going to put that under there. We're going to let that sit for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and light the other one as well, again, so I can do double duty here. There we go. Get that one under. Oh, I guess this one goes inside of it. I should have probably put that in first. This is new as well. So let's pick some colors. So my journal that I'm working on is a kind of an antique romance Victorian style journal. So we're going to kind of go with those colors. So we've got some beads here, or some wax. I don't know what they're called actually. I'm going to go with this color. I really like this green. Actually, we'll do two of the colors, excuse me. 3 of one and 2 of the other. So we've got those. So let's go ahead and get that going in the melting pot here. Because I believe the big scoops, they need at least 5 wax seals to go in there. So let's pick another color. I want to kind of go with this red theme. So I think I'm going to do 4 of the red and 1 of the gold. That's 5 in that one. So we're going to get that one going too. And let's, I will just fast forward through the melting process so you guys don't have to in real time wait for that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and pull some other seals out just so that we're ready for the next steps. So I'm going to pull out some gray. So forget what I just said about fast forwarding, because this is going to take me a minute. I am been out of sorts here, so as I mentioned, so I need to get back in the flow here. So these ones I just got for my birthday, and I just had put them on my list as just the whole set again, because you can always use extra spoons and extra warmers. So I think this one would be really pretty in the journal. So I think I'll do 3, 4 of those and 1 of the darker colors. So let's just start with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go with another one here because I want to use all 5 of the seals in the video. So I'm going to pull that green, and then I'm going to get one of the brownish gold colors here. So we've got 3 going on there. We've already got 2 on the burner. So let's see how we're doing here. Are we getting warm? Seems a little bit slow. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this for you guys, and then I will I'll slow it down when we get closer to these being melted. I'm going to try something while we're waiting, because these melts are taking quite a while. I'm not used to them doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my heat tool. I've been wanting to try this, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try just while we're waiting. I will make sure that I turn the volume down here so you don't have to listen to this annoying sound. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Just a note, so the nice part about using the heat tool is you don't get all that soot at the bottom of your spoon, which is really frustrating to me. I'm going to grab something to kind of stir this with. I didn't set something out ahead of time, so let me see if I can get something to twirl that. Oh, I probably have something in my little basket of my stuff here. I don't know why these are not burning faster. I thought that they did, but it's, you know, it's 3 to 4 minutes, I would say. I think once it gets heated up, it doesn't take as long on the next round. So let's go ahead, and we're going to use this one first when we get ready, just so you know. And I'm just waiting for this to melt a little bit more, both of them, so that I can do a little bit of a swirl, since I do have multiple colors. I have 2 colors in there. I have a dark green and a light green. So I'm just going to kind of mix that a little bit and see if we can get that going a little bit more. It's not melting very much. I don't know if it's my candles or what's the deal. It feels plenty warm under there. Let me grab a wipe here, or a paper towel rather. And let's do the same with this. Maybe this one's heating a little bit better, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna swirl that a little bit. And then we're gonna let it set a minute more. And so let me talk about this a little bit. Again, it's not a Craspire product, but basically it allows you to fill up this circle, put your stamp on there, and it stays within the boundaries. It doesn't always fill them in completely. I'm not super experienced with wax seals at this point. I'm just learning. So, but in my experience, my limited experience with this, it does work pretty darn well to keep everything confined. So I'm just knocking off some of this wax so I can keep stirring here. Feel like I'm all thumbs today. These keep falling off here. Goodness gracious. I need to put some glue in there or something. Okay, here we go. Just going to stir that again, and then we're going to go ahead and pour our wax, and we're going to pour it into this one here. So my I watched somebody do, no, that's not it's not coming out of the thing very well, which seems like it's not completely melted. That is very strange. I wonder if it's the wax. I'm going to hit this with the heat tool and see if I can help that. Okay, so guys, this does not have anything to do with the Craspire product. I want to tell you that right now. This might be the waxes, so I'm going to go ahead and just push that down. We're not going to get a very good seal here because there's not enough wax. So I'm going to put some more in here and we're going to try again. Sometimes things don't work out the first time, and that's okay. So let's just stick some more in here, and this time I am going to melt it with the heat tool because I don't know if it's my candles underneath that are not really doing this very well, but let's just wait and see. It's kind of a trial and error thing, isn't it? I mean, that's not bad, but it's definitely not enough wax. But you can still get the idea of the beauty of this wax seal. I mean, look at the detail on that. I hope you guys can see that. It's kind of hard to focus. Focus. But there's a lot of detail in that stamp, so that's quite lovely. So I'm not sure what's going on with my candle though. Goodness gracious, that's like barely burning there. So let's go ahead and stir this one again and see if we get a different result. Maybe I don't have enough. See, it's not loosening up. It's not melting. I'm not sure what's going on. But again, that is not the Craspire product, so please don't be concerned about that. Let me go ahead and zap this. Okay, I'm going to try to light a different candle under this. This one seems to be struggling, so give me a quick second. Not sure why that's an issue, but let me grab another one. Very odd. If at first we don't succeed, we try again, right? It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and light this and go ahead and try that again. There we go. That fire seems to be burning hotter, so maybe there was something defective in that candle because that is a much hotter flame. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this one moving. That looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and pour this one. We're going to put it in the same one here because this is central here. So we're going to just pour. My understanding based on the person I watched is you don't actually have to kind of swirl it because the borders of this rubber mat will help it to spread evenly. So I'm just going to finish dripping that. It's not very much. I might not have enough wax. I haven't tried this in a while, so let's go ahead and do this stamp again. And you can kind of put it down and then wiggle it and then push down. It's still not all the way on there, but this is my first video doing this, so I hope that you guys will be patient, and it'll get better. It'll get better. Got a lot of smoke coming out of this one. I don't like that soot. That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of, these warmers, because they just make soot on the bottom of your spoon. So it's just all yucky. So, but we're gonna just deal with it. I don't know if you guys can see that smoke coming up, but let's go ahead and undo this one. So again, not a perfect seal, but I'm imagining that the seals back in the day when they actually used these to seal letters and important documents, they were not perfect. I just love the design though. I hope you guys can see that one better than the other one. Super crisp. I'll make sure I get close-up photos so you guys can see how good that image is. So this one's burning much, much faster, so yay. I do need to wipe this spoon out though so that I can go on with my other warmer. I'm just going to add the red to this, even though there's it's a different color, it's still in the red family. And I'm going to get a couple of extra because I don't think we have enough. So I'm going to put another one in there, and I'm going to put that on my warmer. This one is smoking like crazy. Let's go ahead and just stir her. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Experimenting 101. Oh, we need to, sorry guys, I need to switch this so that I can try a different one. So I'm going to use this one here. Isn't that beautiful? So we got that ready. Let's go ahead and pour. Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet. I'm gonna take that off of there. It's just smoking. Okay, so we're gonna set it in the center, and I'm just gonna let it set. And if you don't like how wide that is, like it's pretty much filling up that whole well, you could use less wax and get a smaller seal, but then you're going to get the imperfection around the edge, is my suspicion. So I'm going to not rinse this out because I think it's fine. I am going to try to wipe off the bottom of all that soot. I just don't, oh man, that's hot. Note to self and viewers, it stays hot. I didn't burn myself though, so we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and add these other colors, even though they are slightly different. I don't have enough, so let me grab one more of this one. We're just going to throw everything in the mix here and then just get that one warming up there too, melting. And that one's getting going here, so I'm going to pull this up. Look at that one. Ooh, look at the perfection, utter perfection. Yes. Woo! That is beautiful. It's a little bit thicker than I would like. Sorry guys, I need to check my my screen just popped up some other kind of notification with my word. So like, what the heck? Okay, so we're gonna let that one get melted here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the heat tool. So you're gonna get both experiences here. Goodness gracious. Find the button. This one is heating up very, very quickly and is smoking. Let's see if we can get that stirred a little bit. So there we go. We've got a little bit of some other color in there. That is perfect. I love that color though. Yummy. Okay. So, oh, I didn't change the thing. We want to use all of them, don't we? So let's try this one. This should be really pretty with kind of those green tones. This is like a, almost looks like a dahlia or a sunflower. So I'm going to pour that one in here as well. Yum, yum. I'm just going to stop there because there's a lot of wax there. So I'm just going to set this down. I'm going to wiggle and push it down. Or let it settle rather. I'm not pushing it, just letting it settle. So let's go ahead. I need to set that one down so that it can cool off before I wipe it out. And then let's see, let's put this one over here so that we can get that one burning better. And I'm going to try to do this without hurting myself. I don't like all that soot though, it bothers me. Ouch. Okay, that was a burn. Do as I say, not as I do. That's gonna be an owie. And yet here she keeps going. I'm gonna go ahead and put the blue in here. These blue tones, because I think they'll be fine. So I'm just gonna put that in with that green residue. And that's gonna smart. I caught my finger right here. Caught, rather not cut. So yeah, again, do as I say, not as I do. There we go. Get that off of there. Come on. Oh, look at that, you guys. Again, it's a little bit thicker than I would like, but that's because of the amount of wax I'm using. So I don't know if you can see the thickness of that, but it's going to be fine. I love it. We're going to go a little bit less with the next one, so we can kind of minimize that. I think I'm going to do that seal again. That was the sunflower seal. So let's go ahead and stir this. It's melting really fast now, so I don't know if I just was not being patient enough. That is often a weakness of mine, so I'm going to try to go a little bit less here. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put her down. So I'm definitely not the expert. So I'm going to blow this one out. Well, actually, let me switch this over because I think it's burning faster than the other one. So I'm going to do that. And then I think we're done with that that one. So we do, oh no, we've got 2 more seals to use because I doubled up. Sorry guys. Let me see, what do we want to do next? Let's do something else in the red family. So I think I'm going to pull over. Sorry, this is off camera. I'm just reaching for my melts here. And I'm going to put in 3 of those light pinkish ones, and then 1 of the light pink. Hope you guys can see that. I'm definitely going to check out Craspire's melts too, what they have for waxes. So let's see, that's burning nicely. But oh, ouchie on my finger. Yow. Not smart. Not one of my better moments. Let's go ahead and stir that a little bit, get it going. I'm an impatient crafter, in case you can't tell. It's okay, we're just playing. But we will be using these in another project, so we'll be making some over the page cluster deals. So this is the next one. Whoops, why is that not going on? That's strange. Uh-oh. I think it just flew across the room. Hold on, guys. This is very strange. This the screw went down into the base of this, so I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Yeah, that's really strange. Let me try the other one and see if I can get a different result. That's not okay. So let's try this one. Oh, I see what happened. The screw came out of this. So that's another thing I will let them know, because we don't want that happening, right? Because we need that to be solid. I'm not sure how to proceed here, because if that doesn't stay in, let's try again and see if we get a different result. But I will definitely let them know. They probably don't know that that's happening, because it won't screw in. So, That's unfortunate. So let's just set that aside. I will definitely email them. So far, all of my interactions with them have been really, really nice. So stuff happens, you know, we get, you know, there can be a bad lot of something. Doesn't mean that the product is not good. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same here. I'm going to go less. So I'm going to go about there because these are getting pretty big. So I'm going to go ahead and set my seal. There we go. But I wonder if I could just glue this in to my to the base so that I could use it. But I'll definitely let them know. This is, I guess, this is what an unboxing is for, right? To show what, you know, what the product is, and so that they can. I don't know if they're a newer company, so maybe they're not aware that that's happening. But we're done with that, so I'm gonna blow this one out and then set that down, and then this one is, I think, probably good to go. So I'm just grabbing it very carefully so I don't burn myself again, and I'm gonna mix a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this seal as well. Just gonna go right here, except I don't have a seal ready. Doggone it. Because I wanted this one. Let's see if we can do this really quick before that sets. You do have a little bit of time. I'm probably panicking unnecessarily. But I'm going to just go ahead and set it in the center and just wiggle and then see what we get. So let's see what this one is. This looks really, we'll have to wait there a second. Blowing out the candle. So I'm going to show you all these here in a second real quick before we finish up. Again, I will reach out to Craspire and let them know that I did have an issue with one of the items. But again, that, you know, companies that are, you know, they need to know, they need to have that honest feedback as well. The designs on these are incredible, which I'm going to show you here in a second. So, oh, I actually love this one. Even though it is very irregular, look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So this is that one. Let me get this one out and show you. And there is that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What I'm most impressed by is the detail in that that stamp is just incredible. And then here is our sunflower looking one, or dahlia, or whatever you want to call it. And then here's one of the ones that was smaller and a little bit less perfect, but beautiful nonetheless. Another one of the sunflowers. I really, really like this one. The only thing I don't like is how tall that is, and that was my fault. That was too much wax, so that is not the product at all. And then here's another one. I love that color as well, kind of a sage green. And again, the design of that stamp is just gorgeous. And then here's another one of the imperfect ones. So that is all, you guys. And again, you would have seen the link to their website on the video. I will also link it in the video description box. So I will see you next time in the part 2 where we're going to actually create using these. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Take care. Bye-bye.